Imagine getting around 80% growth on your money instantly. Does that sound interesting? Keep watching and all will be revealed. A workplace pension is one of the smartest ways to grow your money for retirement. Here's how it works. You put in a little, your employer adds more, and the government tops it up with extra. That means your savings grow much faster than regular savings. Now, before we dive into exactly how your contributions work, let's quickly cover who's eligible for a workplace pension, so you know if you're in the game. A workplace pension is a savings scheme set up by your employer to help you save for retirement. It works by deducting a percentage of your salary each month, with your employer and the government also contributing. But who qualifies and how does it work? First, if you are aged 22 or over and earning at least £10,000 per year, you will be automatically enrolled in your employer's pension scheme. This means you don't have to do anything. The contributions start automatically. Earn less? You can still opt in. Self-employed? You don't get a workplace pension, but there are private options for you. Now, let's break down how contributions under workplace pensions work. Let's crunch the numbers. Say you earn £2,000 a month and contribute 5% of your salary, the minimum required employee contribution under current workplace pension rules. That's £100. Now here's where the magic happens. Your employer must add at least 3%, which is the minimum they are legally required to contribute under current workplace pension rules. That's an extra £60, absolutely free. Then, HMRC gives you 20% tax relief, adding another £20. So, your £100 instantly turns into £180. That's an 80% boost in this example, without you lifting a finger. You're getting an extra £80 in free money just for contributing to your pension. Imagine if every £100 you saved in your bank magically turned into £180. Wouldn't you jump at that? Well, that's exactly what's happening here. Don't leave this free money on the table. Let's talk about how much you can contribute to your workplace pension. The government lets you save a certain amount each year into your pension and receive tax relief on your contributions. For most people, the maximum you can contribute each year into your pension scheme and still receive tax relief is £60,000. However, you can only contribute up to 100% of your annual earnings, as long as this does not exceed £60,000. For example, if you earn £2,000 per month, that is £24,000 per year, you can contribute 100% of your earnings into your pension because your income is below the £60,000 limit for tax relief. But say if you earn £80,000 per year, the most you can contribute and still receive tax relief is £60,000. The £60,000 allowance includes your contributions before tax relief is applied and your employer's contributions. In cases where employers offer a salary sacrifice scheme, part of your salary is contributed directly into your pension before tax and national insurance. If you use this, the full amount contributed still counts towards the £60,000 limit. But what happens if you want to contribute even more? Or if you haven't used your full pension allowance in previous years? That's where carry-forward rule comes in. The carry-forward rule allows you to use any unused annual pension allowance from the previous 3 tax years to make extra pension contributions this year. This is great for people who may not have contributed much in the past, but now want to make a bigger contribution, perhaps due to a bonus or an increase in earnings. To use carry-forward allowances, there are 3 key rules you must follow. First, you must have been a member of a UK pension scheme in the previous years. Second, you can only carry forward unused allowances from the past 3 tax years, nothing before that. And third, your total pension contributions, this includes both your contributions and your employer's contributions, cannot exceed your total earnings in the current tax year. Stick to these rules, and you can maximize your pension contributions while saving big on tax. So, we've covered maximizing pension contributions with carry forward, but what if you want to contribute even more? You can. There's no upper limit. But anything over your allowance won't get tax relief and could trigger an annual allowance charge, meaning extra tax. If you're going beyond the limit, plan carefully to make the most of your pension savings. Now that we've explored ways to boost your pension, let's talk about how it grows over time and why starting early makes a huge difference. The real power of pensions isn't just what you put in, it's how your money grows through investments. Your pension isn't just sitting in a bank, it's invested in stocks, bonds, and other assets designed to grow. Let's look at an example. Say you have a pension pot of £50,000. Even at a conservative 3% annual growth, it could grow to roughly £57,964 in 5 years. In 10 years, it could reach roughly £67,196. Over 30 years, it could grow to around £121,363 without adding a single extra penny. That's the power of compounding. And historically, pension funds have delivered 5 to 7% per year, meaning your savings could grow even more. But remember, investments can go up or down. Now that we've seen how your pension grows, you might be wondering, what happens when you're ready to take it out? So, once you reach retirement age, you can start unlocking your pension. But there are some important things to know. Currently, you can start withdrawing from your pension pot at age 55, but from 2028, that increases to age 57. And the best part? You can take 25% of your pension pot tax-free. For example, with a £200,000 pension pot, you could withdraw £50,000 tax-free straight away, perfect for starting your retirement. But what about the rest of your pension pot? Well, you have options for accessing the rest of your savings. Let's break them down. When accessing your pension, you have 3 main options. First, Flexi Drawdown, which lets you keep your pension pot invested while withdrawing money as needed, offering flexibility and potential growth. Second, you can buy an annuity for a guaranteed income, either a fixed amount annuity that offers you peace of mind, knowing exactly how much you will get, or you could opt for an inflation-linked annuity, one that rises over time to keep up with rising costs. Alternatively, you could look at a joint annuity that continues paying a percentage of your income to your spouse or partner after you're gone. So, how does an annuity work? You take a lump sum from your pension pot and buy an annuity from an insurer or your pension provider. In return, they pay you a regular income, either for life or a set period, depending on your choice. The amount you receive depends on factors like your age, health, and the size of your pension pot. While annuities offer security and stability, they are irreversible once purchased, so it's crucial to consider your options carefully. And third, you can take your entire pension pot as a lump sum, but be careful. Large withdrawals can push you into a higher tax bracket and leave you short in retirement. So, Are you making the most of your workplace pension? It's one of the best ways to build financial security, but just having one isn't enough. Stay on top of your contributions, maximize tax breaks, and make sure you're getting the full employer match. The more you put in now, the more freedom you'll have later. Not sure where to start? A financial advisor can help you make smart decisions. How much to contribute, where to invest, and when to access your funds. Your pension is your future. Make it work for you. If this video helped, share it with friends, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications for more money-smart tips.